Assalamualaikum. Hi guys, my name is Elmira. Today I would like to tell you a story. But before, let me ask, do you know about Bangar River? If you don't know, with my pleasure, I want to tell you the story. Legend of Bangar, the Red River. At that time, there was an area between the foothills of Tengger Mountains and Argopuro Mountains. There was an area with the fertile land, abundant water, and sea rich in fish. This area separates Majapahit from its duchy, namely Blambangan, which want to escape from Majapahit rule. One day, when Blambangan was held by Adipati Mercuant, the one who had ambition to spend of strength, which was an undermining of Majapahit. To overcome this, Majapahit commissioned Putri Kencanawungu, series of warning from Majapahit to finish this immediately. But Adipati Mercuant didn't hit it. Majapahit were confused about his attitude. Majapahit could not send their troops because of the condition is still weak. So, Putri Kencanawungu decided to follow Damar Putra's suggestion. To all of the youth men in Majapahit, whoever can kill Adipati Mercuant will receive a reward to become king of Blambangan and married with Putri Kencanawungu. Then, a young man named Jaka Umbaran was selected for this competition. With his super weapon called Besi Kuning, he is succeeding in defeating Adipati Mercuant. However, his face was damaged. His legs were limping because of the fight. But he finally crowned as a king of Blambangan and changed his name into Minakjinggo. After that, he asked for another prize to be married with Putri Kencanawungu. But Putri Kencanawungu reluctant it due to Minakjinggo's physical. Minakjinggo was very angry and brutal. He still wanted to marry with Putri Kencanawungu even though he had 2 wives from Bali. Do you know what happens next with Minakjinggo and the Blambangan? Minakjinggo decided to leave Majapahit. The Blambangan troops was built to match the power of Majapahit. The criminals who were chased by Majapahit were invited by Minakjinggo to become Blambangan troops. Majapahit were confused. According to the news, the Blambangan is wrong. So, Putri Kencanawungu decided to use the method as before to face Minakjinggo. And the choice fell to Damar Wulan, a young servant of Pati Logender. Behind his handsome face, he has clever mind. Damar Wulan, do Kencanawungu orders well. I believe your clever mind will be certainly able to carry out this talk test, said Pati Logender. All right, Gusti, I did the task, even though I know Minakjinggo is a talk opponent, answered Damar Wulan. Pati Logender informs that Minakjinggo's powers is in Besi Kuning. Without that, he will be nothing. Steal the weapon in disguise and cooperate with people in the police, said Pati Logender. After that, Damar Wulan said goodbye and Pati Logender just nodded. However, Pati Logender secretly sent special soldiers to accompany Damar Wulan. While on the way, even though he wears shabby clothes, Damar Wulan's good looks cannot be denied. Many girls are distracted by his polite attitude and behavior. The news about Damar Wulan reached the palace, to be precise, the ears of Minakjinggo's wife. And finally, he managed to meet the 2 wives of Minakjinggo. His tenderness really touched the heart of them. With this opportunity, he tried to familiarize himself with Wahita and Puyengan, so that he can easily go in out the palace freely, with the reason to meet both of them. One night, Damar Wulan persuaded Wahita and Puyengan to take Minakjinggo's signature. Knowing his weapon was gone, Minakjinggo furious and surrounded the whole palace. Luckily, Damar Wulan can get out by jump out the fence and go to safe place. Arriving the safe place, Damarwulan writes a message, then sent it to Blambangan troops with an arrow. After reading the message, Minak Jinggo's face turned to red. He was very angry and immediately ordered his soldiers to prepare a horse to chase Damarwulan. Minak Jinggo and his soldiers moved westward along the north coast, go to Alas Purwo. Minak Jinggo could see a glimpse of Damarwulan's shadows because of his horse hairs left a trail. The Blambangan troops immediately attacked the soldier who's accompanying Damarwulan. Even though the troops who were fought just a few, it was exciting against. But soon, all the troops died one by one. And there's just only Damarwulan and Minak Jinggo's there. Just give up. Who knows the king will forgive you? You don't have anything else right now, includes your weapon, shouted Damarwulan, bluffed Minak Jinggo. What? Give up? Is an abstinence for me to giving up, answered Minak Jinggo, and suddenly he took out his sword and jumped into Damarwulan. Your movements are slow. I don't need to bother to avoiding you, said Damarwulan, turns out spark of emotion Minak Jinggo's. Minak Jinggo was very angry and again he swung his sword in front of Damarwulan. The sword clashed between each other until Minak Jinggo's sword almost fell and made him a little bit nervous. With this opportunity, Damarwulan struck him back. Do you know what happens next? Can you guess who's the winner? Damarwulan is dexterous and responsive person. Only need to move his little feet to make Minak Jinggo's fall. Damarwulan screamed and hit Minak Jinggo. Then the blood poured to the water, make it turn to red. The smell is not around the river, but it's from upstream to downstream. That's why people call it banger. Unlike the other sword, the smell is not only just a few, but it's for a long time. Then people call it kalibanger or rancid because the smell is very bad. That's all of my story. I hope you can take a lesson from it. Thank you.